Can you hear me?
Yep.
Good stuff. Alrighty. So Ben won the play-in game.
Ben won the play-in game.
Ben.
Yep.
Nice. All right.
And here we are at that real game now with the Buccaneers number 1 seed versus this Green Bay team 5 seed. Jesse, welcome aboard. Now that you know it's Ben as the Buccaneers versus Justin with the Packers, what are your thoughts on this game?
I think it's going to be a pretty good game. Obviously, both, Justin and Ben are pretty good users. Ben, I believe, is a little bit better than Justin, but Ben also has a new team he's never played before, so we're going to see how that plays into it this game.
Awesome. As they're trying to figure stuff out, I tell them, they're like, tell me when you're ready. I'm like, okay, I'll let you know. And then they just start playing. I'm like, okay, well.
You'll have that, unfortunately.
Anytime you ask Justin to do something, he just doesn't seem to comprehend things. Like when we try to set up crews and he's like, somebody will say, maybe I can do it. And then the time comes. He's like, where are they? It's like, they said maybe, Justin. Anyways, 2nd and 2 for this Tampa Bay team who gets the ball first here. This will be his first opportunity being the Bucs. All this time he's been talking shit about the Bucs, and now he's the Bucs himself. Here comes a stretch, traditional Bucs play off the Balaj. Balaj makes a spin move, gets to the outside here, another spin move, but he's going to be brought down at the first down at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, the hatred for the Bucs is, especially with Ben, has been real all this entire Madden cycle. Ben's already a real life Falcons fan, so he already has some hatred for the Bucs, but it seems like Ocho did something to really just set Ben off, and no one knows what it is, but Ben does not like Ocho at all.
Here comes the pass. Here comes a little bit of pressure. He's throwing the wheel route here, but big play by Jerry Alexander, able to knock it down. 0 for 1 for Eli Raymond, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it's no surprise to everyone in the league. Ben had built a very, very good team. One of the better team builders this man, but just couldn't make playoffs. But to see him back here, it's no surprise to
deep route here, could be intercepted. No, Mike Williams and Mike Evans is too tall. Here comes a touchdown for Tampa Bay.
Yeah, gotta watch Mike Evans on the outside there, especially on those fades. He is a mismatched nightmare, and Ocho proved that this entire Madden cycle. Mike Evans was in the running for best wide receiver all season long. Every season, all Madden cycle long.
Fantastic play for if you're Ocho, and to take this brand new team and score a touchdown your very first drive. You couldn't ask for a better start here as he kicks it off to Green Bay, who's got to be reeling now. They thought the confidence was as having a brand new team, they'd have some sort of advantage with continuity, but already down 7-0 as they take over. What are your thoughts for Justin's game plan to get a W here?
I think Ben has always played terrific defense. Now, like I said earlier, Ben's team building has also helped him play into that. Now he's got a brand new team. Now, I'm not saying Ocho's team is worse, but it's going to be something he has to adjust to be able to get that defensive game plan in place. So Justin just needs to take what he can get.
First play for Green Bay is an illegal man downfield or an RPO. Not the way you want to start with a 5-yard loss on the penalty. 1st and 15, Green Bay.
Yeah, it's especially hard for the Packers. They lost their starting quarterback, Cade Bigham Jr., right before playoffs. Now they have an unproven, I believe he is a rookie. I could be wrong on that, starting right now. And, who knows how that's going to be.
Here comes the corner route. He's going to be wide open, and he's caught to get both feet in bounds. He does. Big play at first pass for T. Pollock. Able to go ahead and get 25 yards there to Lancaster for the first down.
Yeah, it's just, always seems to happen. The moment you say something, you say one thing, another thing happens right away. But very good first play by Pollock in his first playoff run.
Alex says, I hope Ben scores 1 touchdown for each time Justin interrupted you. I don't think that is even possible. The score would be well over 100. And then Dan says something that I won't bring up because we'll get into that here in a second after this play. Pollock going to be in a pistol formation. Handoff to Aaron Jones. Cuts back inside. Great cut. Able to go ahead and try to juke out number 28, but he's brought down after a decent run there for Aaron Jones on our 1st and 10. Here's the subject I want to talk about with you. Very, very, very controversial subject with the Jacksonville Jaguars defensive end, Maurice Little. What are your thoughts as to what's going on with Maurice Little?
Oh, well, I mean, it's just a shame. It's a very, very sad things happening in college football. I mean, recruiting every year, there's always the the talk that there's money involved and all that. Well, unfortunately, there was that involved with Maurice Little.
Oh, so you're insinuating that he received payment of some sort?
Oh no, it's a done deal. It happened. Trust me.
Okay.
It happened.
What exactly are you claiming happened?
Well, he kind of lied about his religion to get a better deal from BYU, and I mean it worked. Like I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. It worked. Finesse the system.
And Maurice Little has already said that he will not comment on the ongoing legal cases that he has. So he did put a suit against you. Will you be countersuing back to Maurice Little?
Only if his case hits court, because then it'll be defamation of character, and I can definitely countersue. And all I know is he better pull his suit, or else he's definitely going to lose, because what I have is hardcore facts, and he's just trying to defuse the situation.
Strong words there. Unfortunately, Maurice Little doesn't seem to want to comment to defend himself here on live television. But here we go back to this game, down 7-0. A big first down we just saw there for this Green Bay team. Pollock, the rookie under center here. Something that was kind of underplayed. I was going to hand it off to number 35, and I'll mention that after this play. Because underplayed, you mentioned it before, the injury to the starting quarterback for Green Bay. He would have been back for the NFC Championship game that he would have gotten forced into. So now he actually has to play with his backup quarterback. Kind of mentioned your thoughts on that already. I just think that was super underplayed before this game. I didn't even think about it until you mentioned it. Pollock back under center here. Going to go ahead and do a handoff. Just kidding. It's going to be an RPO out to number 87. He's going to get the first down and more. Can he get in the end zone? He's going to dive and it's a fumble. It's a fumble. It's a fumble. What happens? A touchback for Tampa Bay. What in the world just happened?
That is, live by the fumble, die by the fumble. Ocho died by the fumble in his Super Bowl game against Alex, and it looks like Ocho's team will live by the fumble. Ironically, piloted by Ben. That's some poetic justice right there.
Oh my God. I cannot believe that just happened. An out route from Ben. Who would have thought, to Mike Evans. Big play for the first down. I thought he was in the end zone before he fumbled, but it really doesn't matter now after a play's been played. But man, what a tough break for Green Bay when it looked like they're going to be 7-7 tie. And Justin's not used to EA not going for him every single play. So it's going to be tough for Justin.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And off the Balaj, who's tackled for, I believe, a loss. It's going to make it a 2nd and 11.
And not very often you see Balaj go down behind the line of scrimmage. He's one of the better rushers this Madden cycle, if not the best rusher. And in BL history, he's definitely making his way up the ranks.
Raymond making a few audibles here. 4 wide receiver set against this base Green Bay defense. He drops back. A little bit of pressure getting in his face. He's going to throw it deep. This could be intercepted here. It is knocked down, and then Savage somehow makes the play. Savage, who didn't even know he had the ball in his hand. He's just like, holy shit, coach, look what I have. What do I do? And they said, run, Savage. He gets tackled down to the 13-yard line. Big play for Green Bay.
Yeah, that's a good break for Justin. I mean, that fumble was very, raised some eyebrows, but now he's got that interception. You get the ball back, try to make a drive here, even score up.
Aaron Jones able to take the first down run to the 19-yard line, making a 2nd and 4.
Yeah, I think one key, especially with Cade Bingham being out, is Justin just needs to try to, work Aaron Jones, work him into the ground. Justin's a very good rushing user, so I think he just needs to take advantage of that, especially with the lack of his quarterback.
I like so far has been a lot of RPO setups, which works for when you have a not that great of a quarterback situation, which that quarterback is now going to roll out and throw it out of bounds smartly, making it 3rd and 4.
Yeah, Justin's making some, with a good decision there, not going to try to force anything, not going to take a sack, especially with, his field position right now. Last thing you want to do is take a sack, be in dangerous position for safety there.
Pollock in shotgun formation here. A lot of good advice for Packers here. I'll give it in a second here. He drops back. Looks like he's got a couple crossers coming across, but he's going to go ahead and throw it to a one wide open 87 who fumbled in the end zone earlier and holds on to the ball this time. First down, Green Bay. The advice being Justin needs to get out of slack if he wants to be a change to the team by Dan.
It's an interesting stat here. It's popped up before this last play. It said that the Packers have only rushed the ball 4 times, but they've passed now it would be 7 times. So I think Justin needs to try to rush a little bit more, open up the passing game.
I disagree. I like what he's doing. He's done a lot of RPOs because you know that the Bucs are thinking that he has a hurt quarterback. He's not going to run the ball. He's done a lot of simple, easy throws, a lot of RPOs for this quarterback, and it's working because the box has been stacked. And now they're going to hand it off to Aaron Jones, who just the floodgates are open. It looks like he could take this one if he's able to get the speed. 10-5, touchdown, Green Bay.
Very big play for Justin. He got lucky by being able to get that interception and not going, being down by 2 touchdowns. Now it's even score. I mean, both teams can keep this up. We're going to be in for a very good ball game.
You notice how he didn't dive for the end zone there. Smart play. I'm not sure if I will dive for an end zone again if he ends up losing this game.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I think even though Justin, takes a while to learn things, I think he got that loud and clear. No more diving into the end zone.
Absolutely. 1st and 10 for this Tampa Bay team that last time threw the interception to Darnell Savage on a deep shot to Mike Evans. Looks like they're going to go ahead and hand it off on a stretch to Balaj. Who would have thought? Here comes a spin move, able to cut it back in. Jari Alexander makes a touchdown-saving tackle, but not after he's get his first down at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, forgive me. My stream's a couple seconds behind, but yeah, it looked like Balaj was home free on that. Just got tackled from behind. I didn't even see that coming. So good tackle by by Alexander.
Raymond shotgun formation. It's going to be another handoff to Balaj, who cuts it back upside and up in the middle and then goes outside. It looks like he's going to get the first down on this one. Yes, it's going to be a first down, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Ben right now, he's just, he's cruising with the rushing offense. I mean, Balaj and that offensive line are built for rushing. Ocho tailored it specifically for Balaj. So, I mean, that also shows with Balaj's success the past couple of seasons. So, Ben, it'd be a good move for Ben. Just keep rushing the ball and run the clock out.
Well, Balaj takes a handoff on first down. It's going to be a 2-yard loss, tackled down by Rashawn Gary, former Michigan Wolverine, able to go ahead and bring him down for a loss.
Yeah, Gary's he's one of those players. It's just, it always seems like he can get pressure no matter how many people are blocking him. So, I'm sure Justin's rushing him as much as he can, but that's a player right there to watch on the Packers defense. My mistake.
Again, another handoff to Balaj is able to get a few yards there, break a few tackles just to get it to a 3rd and 7. This might be the last play before the first quarter. No, he gets it off in time. Raymond able to drop it. He throws it immediately. Somehow he's able to bring in the catch, the tight end number 88, Knowles, who gets the first down after the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, I saw, I think that was Dylan Cole. I thought I saw his superstar belly light up. It looked like Justin was maybe looking for a lurker there, but wasn't able to get it, unfortunately. But very good first down, very good play call by Ben on that call.
Austin Balaj has got good blocking. And then Dylan Cole, you just mentioned a few minutes ago, able to go ahead and bring him down, not after he's able to get 5 yards, making it 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Dylan Cole, also a player to watch on this defense. I believe that's still Justin's user. I don't know if it's still 100% is after regression and such, but Dylan Cole with lurker and
Here comes Balaj up the middle. Sorry to interrupt you there, but Darnell Savage able to bring him down the 16-yard line.
Oh, you're good there. But, yeah, Dylan Cole, I think, has secure tackler as well, so definitely a player to watch. Can pick the ball off and can make some good tackles. So him and Gary, 2 of the cornerstones on this defense.
Raymond going ahead and make an audible here. He's got a 3 wide receiver set, and then Knowles the tight end in the tight end position, and Balaj in the backfield. Looks like he's switching it to a pass here. Looking for the read, expecting to cover 2. I'm thinking he's going to look for the corner. He doesn't see it, so he's going to throw it up the middle to the tight end. Tight end is going to be able to bring it in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay!
He was getting hit from 2 defensive backs on that catch and was still able to come down with it. That was a tremendous effort by the tight end for that touchdown there.
Yeah, fantastic play there by that tight end. Going back to the chat, looks like Alex says Ben should put ball carrying on aggressive just to spite Ocho. What do you think of that?
Oh, That'd be a kick. That'd be a kick while Ocho's down. Just seeing his
I'm curious what Ocho is watching, to be honest. Let's see here. Looking at, yep, he is actually in the viewership list. So Ocho, in chat, man, how you feeling watching this game, watching your Bucks right now after the handoff to Aaron Jones, who's going to go ahead and break it for maybe a couple yards, 2 yards, going to make it a 2nd and 8.
while we're waiting for Ocho to get back, it looks like Dan said that tight end.
Yeah, he's in the chat, man. So he's going to get eventually. Anyways, Pollock shotgun formation here. He's going to hand it off to Aaron Jones. He's going to try to break it to the outside. Doesn't make the one-man miss, and he's brought down. Looks like going to be for a 1-yard gain, making it a 3rd and 7.
It's interesting to see what Justin's going to do here on 3rd and 7. I mean, Ben's doing a good job of shutting down that run game this drive, so Justin's definitely going to have to, look at moving the ball downfield.
Great corner route read there for Justin. This quarterback is playing very, very well right now, Mr. Pollock. First down pass for Green Bay.
Yeah, Justin doing a very good job. He's 7 for 9, 113 yards. I think he's doing a very good job of taking what he can get and not really forcing anything. So if he can keep that up, I believe that his quarterback will have a pretty decent game stats wise.
Aaron Jones up the middle, brought down by number 51, but not after he's able to get a few yards there, make it a 2nd and 7. Everyone says pretty much the same, that Ocho's a bitch and that he's depressed, and he just says LOL in chat.
Yeah, that LOL, it's weighing heavy. I can feel that one from here, so I definitely think that Ocho has some.
Here comes the pressure. He's not able to get it off. Sacked down in the backfield by B. Harrington. Big play, making it a 3rd and 15.
Got to watch his ability players. I mean, but that was very good coverage very good coverage by Ben on the user there. He saw that that either drag or in route coming, was able to cut back, get that covered up. That looked like what Justin was going to, which forced the sack.
Pollock shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers to the left-hand side and a tight end in the tight end spot. Aaron Jones in the backfield for him. Clock's running out. He is able to get it off in time. Good blocking for Pollock. Pollock looking deep, but doesn't see it. Now he throws it directly to what could have been intercepted, but Devin White had no idea what was happening. First down, Green Bay.
Yeah, very, very interesting. It wasn't intercepted there. I don't know if Ben maybe just didn't think that Justin was going to try him like that, or maybe just had a mental block there. But definitely should have been picked. But good catch by number 15. I think that I'm not sure who 15 is. Maybe Ryan Switzer.
Here comes the RPO. 87 mistaken. Again. 87 going to get maybe a yard there. Nope, no gain on the first down play. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, not Alex. Sorry, I saw Alex in chat. But Justin definitely going RPO heavy this game. I mean, that's probably, I think, his 6th or 7th RPO pass this game, and he's only thrown 11 or 12 passes. So definitely trying the RPO. Ben should definitely cover underneath the.
Here comes the play action. He wants the tight end. It's not there. Now he's looking for Adams. Adams doesn't complete his route, so he's going to roll out of bounds, hoping for something. Now he tries to complete the route. Easily could have been intercepted, but again, falls to the ground this time for Green Bay. 3rd and 10.
Man, Justin's getting right there. Two pass plays this drive. Justin's been lucky. I mean, I mentioned earlier this drive, Justin's making good plays, good give-me plays, and not really forcing it. And then two plays this drive, he's forcing it. So interesting to see what he's going to be doing for the rest of the game passing-wise.
3rd and 10. Looks like he's going to go with a conservative draw up the middle for Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones going to be just short of the first down, bringing us to a 4th and 1. It looks like. What is Justin going to do here? Would you punt or would you punt? Would you kick a field goal or would you go for it?
Oh, I'm 4th and 1. I mean, I'm more of a take the points and run type of guy. I mean, plenty of game left. Justin could always come back from 4-point deficit. So I think him taking the field goal is a smart move here. Something I would definitely do. Only being down 4 points is better than being down still 7 after possibly missing the 4th and 1 opportunity.
Absolutely. He takes those 3 points. We got a 14-10 game as Tampa Bay about to take over the ball. Tyrell in chat says them Tampa linebackers can run. I definitely agree with it. Dan, who's one of the guys that definitely will go for it most of the time, does say he would have gone for it there, and I think I might have gone for it as well.
Yeah, I mean, very, very high risk, high reward move there. At the end of the day, you could still catch 3, or you could always have the opportunity to put 7 on the board. But in this game against Ocho, against Ben, it matters. So I'm happy with Justin's move taking 3.
Stretch to Balaj, who's tackled in the backfield for a big loss there for a 2nd and 13. You got to think he keeps calling these stretches in spite of the aforementioned person who must be not be named.
Yeah, definitely. Just that's Ocho's. That was one of Ocho's favorite plays with Balaj, just a stretch. So looks like he's kind of just sticking it to him a little bit as Ocho has to watch from the sidelines.
Inside zone to Balaj, who's tackled down by Dylan Cole. A lot of people in chat are saying potentially last game of the cycle. You got to go for it there. They're saying that Ocho's definitely hurt by the slip up. This game is glitched, according to Chase. Chat's lit right now. Tyrell says Ben looks like a little sloppy to me. Good thing he didn't have to play CMAS this week. Nice little warm up against Justin. Wow. Rude. Drops back. He's got plenty of time. He's going to throw it deep. This could be intercepted. Dylan Cole with the lurker. Big play there by Dylan Cole, former Baltimore Raven. I want to make the play.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier, Dylan Cole, definitely a player to watch on this defense with that lurker. First interception of the game. Could be, sign to come for more. I doubt Ben will be thrown towards Dylan Cole anymore this game, but definitely a good play by Justin on that.
Quarterback drops back. He's looking for the corner again. He's able to go ahead and get that one. Devontae Adams, former Fresno State Bulldog. Fresno State, is it Bulldog? I don't know, but he did go to Fresno State, able to go ahead and get the first down.
Fresno State Bulldog for sure, but very good play call there by Justin after that, drive. The previous driver, he was just throwing contested balls that entire drive, it seemed like.
Aaron Jones gets the handoff off the middle. This could be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Able to get 3 yards there to make it a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I mean, Justin's got a good opportunity here, put some more points on the board, whether it be a field goal or a touchdown. So definitely with the 2-minute warning looming, play calling should be a little bit more tightened up here.
Oh, Dan, I don't know the answer to your question, so I'm not going to read it. Tyrell says, I beat Justin, and you saw how bad I am firsthand. I believe in, quote, you said, I can't believe this guy win games. I did say that during our game.
During your game with Justin or Tyrell?
No, with the Vikings.
Okay.
Yeah, as I was up a decent amount, I said, I don't know how this guy won so many games. Whoops. Anyways, Pollock in shotgun formation here. A 3rd and 9, big 3rd down here because you want to get into a field goal range here again to get some 3 points after the turnover. 18 seconds left on the play clock. He is going to get it off in time. He is going to throw the ball. He's going to throw it to the corner. That could be intercepted, and it's knocked out of bounds. Looking for that seam between the corner and the safety and not able to get it there. 4th and 9.
Yeah, that safety was able to cover a lot of distance there, save that, save that yardage. If Justin wouldn't have went conservative catch there was an opportunity. It could have went for a touchdown, but doesn't matter because that safety was able to knock it out.
Here comes the punt. That punt's going to go into the end zone, so the Buccaneers are going to get the ball at the 20-yard line with 1 minute and 21 seconds left. Jesse, what do you think that Ocho, God damn it. What do you think that Ben is going to do on this drive?
I definitely think he's going to go pass heavy. Ben's always been aggressive on offense. His Falcons offense is one of the best.
Wow, he's got the corner and
put together.
Missed it for a while. Wow, that should have been intercepted, but his second foot fell out of bounds. That corner route was open for so long. By the time he saw it, Dylan Cole was just waiting there, but couldn't get that toe drag swag to stay in. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Dylan Cole, starting to be all over the field now, but I think Ben definitely goes pass heavy. He's one of the better passers in the league, and I think that he's going to be aggressive, try to put more points on the board.
Eli Raymond drops back. Pressure immediately is brought down by number 95, Jay Bingham. I thought that was Dayton Jones. Anyways, Jay Bingham with a big sack, 3rd and 17 for this Tampa Bay team. No timeout from Justin.
Yeah, no timeout by Justin. It just seems like he wants to move on to halftime, play it safe. Start the second half. I'm not sure who gets the ball second half. It may be Justin. Is it?
Yes, Justin gets the ball in the second half. 13 seconds.
Looks like he's just ready to move on to second half and start fresh there.
Seems that way. And then the Bucs are going to take it down all the way to 1 second left and then go ahead and get the playoff here. I disagree with him not calling a timeout there, but nonetheless, he didn't. He's going to go ahead and throw it. Oh, could have been it. What the hell? I thought that was going to one guy. It ended up going to another. Thought it was going to be intercepted, then falls to the ground. 4th and 17, 25 seconds left. Here comes the punt unit. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like both teams are just ready to go into half and start fresh, which, I mean, but Ben still want to take that shot, just see if he can get something going. Understandable. But I wouldn't be surprised if Justin comes out and just, either runs the ball real quick, wastes the clock, or just kneel the ball out.
Lucky says, how many people did Justin edit to Bingham? And Dan agrees with me that he definitely should have called timeout. He was screaming in chat for it. Alex says the most overhyped mediocre quarterback in BL history. I'm assuming he's referring to Bingham. Maybe Eli Raymond. Who knows? He's going to throw the wheel route there, and it's knocked in the air and falls to the ground. Go ahead.
I'm sorry there for interrupting, but yeah, Alex is definitely referring to Cade Bingham Sr., who, was a very mediocre quarterback. Justin hypes him up like he was some 99 overall quarterback, and he was mediocre at best.
Ball falls to the ground here. On your own 28-yard line, 14 seconds left. You got to think that he's probably going to go a little conservative here. Let's see what he decides to do. Pollock is going to go ahead and pass the ball. Here comes a screen to Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones got some decent blocking ahead of him. Can he get out of bounds? He does get out of bounds with 9 seconds left. And it's going to be a 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, I think Justin's just going to have one more play here. I think it'll be a deep shot, and then after that it'll eventually go to half. But who knows? Justin may have an incomplete pass and still take a couple more shots. But
drops back, pocket's clean. He's going to go ahead and throw the corner out. It's been popular for him, but the Tampa Bay Bucs are just waiting there for it. He's going to have to tackle him here. Can he bring him down? He runs out of bounds with 1 second left. What awareness by this Tampa Bay defensive back.
Yeah, that's big for Ben. He's going to be able to go in with a touchdown lead. I mean, one score no matter what, but now that's big. It's not going to be like Justin get a couple field goals and get back in this. Now he's going to have to actually try to score a touchdown to tie this game up.
I just can't overstate what a big heads up play that was by Ben. A lot of people were thinking like, I'm out of time, I got to score. He was able to aware where he was, the time, get out of bounds and get himself 3 points. That's huge. I think that 3 points is going to come back and be a big deal later in this game. Big return there by 81. It's going to be a 1st down, Green Bay. What was your impressions of the first half?
Definitely seems like both users were. It was like they were, trying to feel each other out for, what to run. Especially with Ben having a new team, new personnel, both sides of the ball. Doesn't surprise me, but, Justin having to play completely different because not having a starting quarterback. So both teams seemed like they were both playing out of sort, which doesn't surprise me. Normally Justin's very run heavy, and then once the pass game's open, he takes advantage of Cade Bingham, but that was not the case here. But Ben has been playing some pretty good football for not having this team, this being his first game with the Buccaneers team.
Absolutely, and I feel like this has been a good job for Green Bay to be in the position that they're in with a backup quarterback with a team that's obviously stacking against the run right now. He's played pretty well, but I think he needs to get away from those corner routes that he's doing. Still use them occasionally, but he's been relying on them a lot, and now you saw Tampa Bay on that last play of the half. They're kind of sitting on that, waiting for it. So got to get back to the run game with Aaron Jones, and hopefully he's able to go ahead and carry this team in the second half as they take over here on 1st down and 10.
Yeah, definitely. Justin definitely needs to stay away from those corner routes. The corner routes and the RPO, two routes he's been hitting the entire game. So he definitely try to change it up a little bit. Just try to throw Ben off.
And off to Aaron Jones, able to go ahead and get the 1st down run here. Pollock going to go back under center on this 1st down. He's got the backup running him in the backfield, so he drops back for the pass. He's got the corner route, as we said, just to avoid it. Devontae Adams makes one-man miss. Can he break this one? He wiggles a little bit, but he's not able to go ahead and break it, but still big gain. 17-yard line, 1st down, Green Bay.
Yeah, I mean, very good break there on that corner route. He had, I think he had about 5 yards of separation. Made that first guy miss and was able to get a good chunk of yardage, put Justin in good field position in the red zone. So hopefully Justin can take advantage of that, get some points on the board, but we'll see here with the upcoming plays.
He drops back. He's got the tight end. He's going to throw it and then overthrow him. That's what you get when you have a backup quarterback. I'm sure he tried to high point that one. Wasn't there. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, definitely looked like a high point pass, trying to float it above the coverage there, get it to his tight end. Just went to the first row of the crowds. Definitely problems you deal with when you have a backup quarterback and your starter definitely makes that throw every time. And whether your tight end comes down with it, who knows?
Aaron Jones just refusing to go down, realizing that the weight of this game is on his shoulders without his starting quarterback. Big run there, gets to the 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Aaron Jones always been a tough runner. We've seen tons of highlights of Aaron Jones against his NFC rivals, NFC North rivals. So no surprise here, Justin's thinking about considering running the ball in the red zone.
Aaron Jones with the 4-yard run there, getting the 1st and goal from the 4-yard line.
Yeah, two back-to-back running plays where Aaron Jones gets extra yardage even after contact. So definitely got to think run heavy here from the 4-yard line, try to score a touchdown, tie this game up.
Hand off to number 35, the backup running back, who's going to get close to the touchdown there. He's going to be brought down the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Yeah, it looked like he was in there, but his knee may have been down right before the line. Who knows? But overall, it looks like Ben does not have an answer for this run game, especially in the red zone.
He's going to drop back. He doesn't see him. He's going to go ahead and throw it to 89, who's still going to be short of the first down. Sorry, short of the end zone. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Yeah, pretty bold move for Ben there to not cover Devontae Adams, X-Factor wide receiver, but paid off for him.
He's doing it again. Oh, there it goes. Definitely playing for the run right here, and it looks like a power setup for Green Bay. I would expect a run to happen. And here goes. Aaron Jones makes that 1-man miss, and he gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay!
Big play for Justin there. It looked like Devin White was going to come in and make a tackle for a loss, but just one step behind. Justin was able to get that touchdown, tie this game up. Very good play call. Very good play call in the red zone by Justin there.
If Aaron Jones doesn't have joystick, Devin White tackles him for a loss, and we're looking at them kicking a field goal. So that's a big difference right there. Aaron Jones, just a great Madden player right now, and Justin, who's made a great read there, able to go ahead and bounce it and get into the end zone. 1st down for this Tampa Bay team. Tied game, 17-17. Ooh, Alex says Super Bowl Tuesday lottery this week. Bold for somebody who's not even playing to tell us when we're playing. Anyways, it's going to be a 1st down run, getting 5 yards, making it 2nd and 5.
Yeah, definitely going to be a big week this upcoming week for Better League. Lottery, possibly team drawings, who knows? But, definitely a big week coming up for Madden 21.
Under center, he's going to hand out the Balaj in the dive. He's got a big run there. Somehow, Jari Alexander seemed like he was going for a tackle, and the Balaj didn't even slow down. 1st and 10.
Yeah, it looks, Balaj already at 13 yards. 13 attempts for 90 yards. It's, first possession for the Bucs in the 3rd quarter. So definitely see if Ben keeps running Balaj the way he's running him.
Balaj runs it outside, but he's tackled for a loss, making it a 2nd and 11 as Rashawn Gary was just waiting for him.
Yeah, already over half the quarter. Close to half the quarter's gone now already. Justin wasted a lot of clock, which is, something like a pretty smart move by him. Don't let Ben have the ball, but see if Ben can put together a good drive here.
Ooh, big play to the 89, who's the speedster on this Buccaneers team with the touchdown off the seam.
Yeah, slipping that tackle. I thought for sure he was going to go down, but able to slip that tackle going for a touchdown. That was just a really good read by Ben there. I'm sure Ben wasn't thinking for sure touchdown, but that was still going to be a big play nonetheless. But good play by the wide receiver to shake off that defender and basically walk in for a touchdown.
And good placement by the quarterback, Eli Raymond, to go ahead and put it away from the free safety to give him the chance to get that ball and then break that tackle. Good job. Here comes the return from Green Bay. He's going to go ahead and take it and then be brought down right at the 20-yard line. Would have been if it was the touchback a few years ago.
Yeah, big play there by Ben. Let's see how Justin can answer it. So far a very good game between both gentlemen. Play calling's been, pretty good by both teams.
Rolls out of the pocket here. He's going to go ahead and throw it. Oh, for desperation, but 89 gets the ball knocked out. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Justin. I would have thrown it away there just in fear of taking a sack, but Justin thought he saw a target. No problem trying to take a shot there.
Again, pistol formation on the 2nd and 10. I try to get some yards here with a run with Aaron Jones. Let's see if he agrees with me. Makes a few audibles. He does not. He drops back for the pass. He throws it deep, one-on-one coverage. Can he make the play? He tips it in the air, and it somehow falls to the ground. Lucky break for Justin. That's the EA I normally see for Justin. 3rd and 10.
Oh, I mean, ball gets batted into a group of 4 guys, 2 of them being ability players. No one comes down with it. I mean, has to be Justin.
Looks like a lot of chat is just agreeing win the lottery, but then Chase comes in. How do you not master that coverage? Kid has all the time in the world and just can't figure it out. And Dan says, I wish I knew. And then he complains if it gets exploited. Yep. Sounds about right. We got Pollock shotgun formation here on 3rd and 10. Clock's ticking. We got pressure coming from this Bucs team. He's got the man open in the seam, wide open, 86. Does he have the speed? He doesn't. He's going to be brought down around the 30-yard line, 31 to be exact. First down, big play for Green Bay.
Yeah, good call by Ben there, automatically using the deep safety to try, because normally, AI, the deep safety tries to cut in, gets a step behind because the pursuit angles this year are broken, unfortunately. So good play by Ben to, be able to run backwards and make a tackle.
Screen play, Aaron Jones is able to pick up a few blockers, but then 3 Tampa Bay Buccaneers are waiting. And then Devin White's like, you know what? Let me carry across this first down marker. But they didn't give it all the way. 2nd and inches.
Little bit of Justin Luck there helping him, get him from 2nd and 4 to 2nd and inches. So good job there, Justin. And big thanks to EA.
Pollock going under center here. It looks like it's going to be a stretch to Aaron Jones. He had the outside completely wide open, decides to cut it inside. Not able to get any yardage, actually loses some. 3rd and 1.
Yeah, it looked like, maybe Justin saw a little bit different than I, but it looked like Justin had a hole there. He could have at least got that 1 yard, got a first down, but he ran into a group of blockers there and lost a yard.
Hand off to the big backup who's going to be taken down for a loss. He's going to make it a 4th down decision time for Green Bay. Let's jump to the chat here real quick. Let's see. Lucky says Ben's used to his blink secondary covering the entire field. Dan says Justin got lucky. Ben got it at a base look at the last second. Justin's MVP is EA as a field goal is good. 24-20 Green Bay. Go ahead.
Yeah, definitely a no-brainer taking the points there. But I got to agree with the chat. I mean, both teams, Ben, and Justin are both solid users, but both have built solid teams that have helped them, a lot more than what they should have, to be honest. But, we all experience that EA luck. Justin, unfortunately, experiences a little bit more than everyone else.
Raymond understanding here with a 4-point lead here with the end of the 3rd quarter looming. He's going to be a counter to Balaj. Balaj goes up the middle with a spin move, but brought down by Donnell Savage, former University of Maryland Terrapin, after the 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, so far, Savage having a pretty decent game. He's got a couple tackles, has an interception as well. So, him and Gary are definitely, 2 of the very good young players that the Green Bay Packers drafted at the beginning of the cycle. So, good job for Justin for having them so far up to this point.
Balaj with the handoff, but not able to gain a yard down. 3rd and 7 here at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, it looked like Ben was just trying to get some yards on that play, didn't get a lot, so definitely expecting pass here, but let's see what Ben does this drive. Maybe even see if he has a couple plays to Mike Evans, who's been quiet this second half so far.
Definitely going to be looking for Howard here or the out route. The out route is not there. He throws it up the seam, and then Mike Evans again gets that. Looks like it's going to be a touchdown. It is. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Speak of the devil, I guess. Mike Evans had a quiet second half, and then boom, touchdown on a big yardage. So good call there by Ocho being able to, not by Ocho, by Ben, my mistake. Being able to see Mike Evans there all alone in single coverage with some space nonetheless. So definitely good call there by Ben.
Big play there. It went from being Justin to let's get him down here. We got him on 3rd down to boom, touchdown play. Now you're down by 11. You still have plenty of time left, a quarter in a minute. He needs to settle down here on this drive here as 81 looks like he's just going to go ahead and take this one out here. He hasn't been so successful earlier, and he's not going to be successful here. Brought down at the 21-yard line, 1st down, Green Bay.
Yeah, I know that Mike Evans with Ocho was always a big play threat. Now with Ben, he's showing that he's a big play threat. So Justin definitely needs to try to contain Evans somehow on that passing game. If
Play
he wants
action
to
pass
stay in
here.
this.
He's going to throw it deep. This could be intercepted. It is going to not be intercepted. It falls out of bounds. 2nd and 10.
Very good coverage there by Ocho. He saw that tight end moving across, was able to stick with him. Definitely should have, 9 times out of 10 for anyone else, that would have been a pick. But because it's Justin, I feel like that kind of played into it.
100%. Pollock drops back. I guess he's just giving up on the run here. He's going to throw it deep. He's got 2 men on him. Is he going to be able to make a play? EA is not going to help Justin there. User swat from Ben. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, I mean, Justin's down 11 points. Kind of a decent deficit to be down, but he still has almost an entire quarter of football and then some to play. So, taking deep shots like that, I don't think right now is necessary.
Pollock drops back.
Justin
Here comes the
otherwise.
fumble, which ends up being caught. It is brought down the 9-yard line. Big play by this Tampa Bay team. Green Bay is reeling. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that definitely takes a lot of hope away from Justin to be able to come back from this 11-point deficit. Even if even if Ben comes away with a field goal here, it's still going to be a 2-touchdown lead. Justin's going to need to try to come back from in less than 1 quarter.
It's a toss to Balaj for a loss. 2nd and goal from the 11. Absolutely, he needs to take away points. He needs a turnover here. Field goal still will be... It'll still be a 2-possession game, I guess, if he gets a field goal. So, silver lining. Raymond drops back. He's going to throw it immediately to Mike Evans, but that still is caught. Mike Evans, the MVP of this game.
Just a mismatch nightmare. Mike Evans single coverage. He was even, it looked like him and that defender were, pretty tight coverage there, and he was still able to come down with that. And as you said, Mike Evans MVP of the game for sure. Already 3 touchdowns and a whole lot of yards to go with it. So this game's looking like it's, getting out of hand pretty quick. But who knows? Justin has a whole quarter to work with. But, Ocho's already in the chat saying GG's.
It's an 18-point game, so that's 3 possessions for Green Bay. I mean, you still got a whole quarter. We'll see where it's at, but he hasn't seemed to be able to find an answer for Mike Evans. Hopefully he gets back to the run here because he's got plenty of time, and that's his best thing. He decides to pass it on 1st down. He's got a couple people open, and he decides to throw it to the corner, which is going to be intercepted. Bad read there by Justin. He's just completely falling apart. Tampa Bay takes over 1st down.
Yeah, Justin's looks like he's just forcing. He's trying to get something going. But absolutely, as you were saying about Mike Evans, I mean, Mike Evans has been in the zone for the past, I believe, 2.5 drives. So Justin's going to definitely need to get an answer for him if he wants to try to get some points to make this game close.
And off to Balaj, who gets no gain. 2nd and 10. Justin Silverlining has done a pretty good job of keeping Balaj in check. Unfortunately, Mike Evans has been just destroying him.
Yeah, I mean, who would have thought? Normally Ocho takes advantage of both Balaj and Mike Evans. I mean, sometimes you see both of them have very good games, but Evans definitely pulling away from Balaj as far as, who had a better game of the two.
Raymond making a few audibles, sending Mike Evans deep because why not? He drops back and he puts a user over there, but there's nobody on the tight end. Knowles able to go ahead and get a good gain, 5 yards, making it a 2nd and 5. 3rd and 6, sorry.
Looked like Justin started to use or savage that drive, so looked like he, wants to have the answer for Evans and, take it quite literally and be the answer himself by using Savage, but Ben wasn't looking that way.
Justin complaining about EA in Slack chat. Shocker. He's going to throw it deep to Mike Evans, who's got double me. He's going to make that play, and now this is just ridiculous. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that completion right there, that was just nasty. It's disrespectful by Mike Evans to be able to get that, jump ball and then shake the defender off, just walk into the end zone. 4th touchdown of the game. A lot more yards than what he had before that touchdown catch. So, it's just starting to be, a runaway at this point.
There it is. So in chat, Lucky says, how long before Justin calls this game bullshit and that Ben wasn't even supposed to be here? Not even a few seconds later, you go to Slack chat and guess what Justin says? I'm getting EA'd. He doesn't deserve this shit.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have been taking the over on that bet. So Lucky, very good call. But yeah, I mean, Justin talking about Ben doesn't deserve this. Justin was about to take 2 free wins and just walk into the NFC Championship game. So I don't know if really Justin has a lot of room to criticize.
Oh, Alex says, what about that a score for each interruption? It's starting to feel that way. I feel like it's still not quite there yet, but it's definitely getting close. Pollock going under center here, 2nd and 5. I mean, he's just praying for miracles here with 25 down 25 points. I'm sorry. He's probably going to throw it deep here, and he does get a completion there, making a first down for a 27-yard gain.
Yeah, Justin's trying to get something going here just to make the score look somewhat close. But who knows? He could have a few good plays and cut this deficit down.
There's the EA Justin's used to. He throws it 89. He's able to make the play over 2 defenders. First down for Green Bay.
Yeah, getting hit by a superstar linebacker and while just smothered in coverage by that safety, he's able to come down with it. So EA starts coming in for Justin. A little bit too late, though, it seems.
Pollock making an adjustment, drops back. Here comes some pressure. He's going to have to get rid of it. He doesn't get it off in time. Sacked by one of the best pass rushers in the league, B. Hayes. Second sack of the game. Going to be a hurry up from Pollock here.
Yeah, B. Hayes, I'm not sure when Ocho drafted him, but he's, as the past couple of seasons, definitely been one of the better pass rushers in BL.
Drops back. Plenty of time this time. He's going to go ahead and throw it deep on the corner route. It's going to be covered well and then knocked out of bounds. User swat by Ben there. 3rd and 22.
Yeah, Justin keeps going to that well for the corner route, and it's starting to dry up. I mean, I would have assumed it dried up whenever there was that interception with 1 second left in the first half, but apparently Justin thinks otherwise.
He's going to go ahead and run this one. He's going to try to get 22 yards here, but he's going to get out of bounds smartly, making it a 4th and a little bit more manageable, 4th and 10.
Yeah, Justin definitely taking, good move there. Seeing nothing but green on that run, just taking it, try to get some yardage back. So see if he can overcome this 4th and 10.
He drops back. Plenty of time. He's got the tight end. He sees him a little too late. Oh, he just flat out dropped it there because he was able to he was not even touched. And it falls to the ground. Here comes Justin crying in the chat, I'm sure.
Oh, it would not surprise me. But, I mean, that play right there was, I would agree with Justin. That play was bad. Tight end wasn't even touched, dropped the ball. That's just EA's gameplay right there.
Oh, Lucky brings up the old archive chat where Packer says Ben versus the couch from game schedule. Ouch. Balaj gets the handoff here and just wiggle with a spin. Because why not? He's going to be tackled down by Jari Alexander, former Louisville Cardinal. Able to go ahead and bring him down to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, Balaj definitely starting to eat up some yards here. 19 rushes, almost 120 yards, well over that 10-yard per carry average. So, I mean, Balaj is definitely starting to have a good game, but nowhere near Mike Evans, who's lighting up the scoreboard with, I believe, is it four touchdowns now? 4 or 5 touchdowns?
Something to that. So he drops back. He's passing still. He says, screw the rules. Here comes the wheel route. He's caught it. He makes the man miss. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I mean, so much attention goes to Mike Evans. You forget that Ocho had another X-Factor wide receiver on that team. Ben takes advantage of it on that wheel route. I don't even know the name of that wide receiver. It looks like his last name's Traquan Smith. Sorry, it's just right there. I didn't even know that Traquan Smith was X-Factor, but very good play calling by Ben to see that wide open wheel route.
There are. I've been educated. There are no stat padding, no score limit rules in playoffs.
Correct, yes.
All right, well, run it up then. Go for 2. He's going to take a flag here. I'm guessing he couldn't pick a play. Justin, being the bitch he is going to go ahead and accept it. He's going to go ahead and kick this extra point just a little bit further than it normally would be. This rule stemmed from 28-3, I swear to God.
Yeah, that...
I'm going to get my mods to ban Alex from my chat after saying something like that.
Well, yeah, unfortunate. I mean, I forgot you were a Falcons fan, so my condolences. I am sorry. I was definitely pulling for them that game. But after that game, definitely BL Council had to have a little sit down and think, maybe we shouldn't feel bad and have zero conscience in playoffs and just let people run up the score. And I mean, You haven't really seen any big comebacks like that in BL playoffs ever since. So definitely, I think a good call.
I got no problems with it. All I hope is that he leaves the starters and then all of a sudden Eli Raymond gets sacked and breaks a neck. I'm fine with that too.
Yeah, it would definitely carry a lot of weight going into next week's game. But I think a better help for next week's game would be Mike Evans getting hurt. You know, spraining his toe, jogging off the field up to the end of the game or something, because he has been lighting it up this game.
That could have been intercepted but falls to the ground. Yeah, Mike Evans is definitely somebody that I'm watching this game. I've played the Buccaneers now, not a Ben-led Buccaneers, but I played the Buccaneers earlier this year and was successful against Mike Evans and Balaj. So I'm going to have to recalculate because the former user was not one to take advantage of those cover twos like that and get him in the seams and take advantage of his height like that. That really just wasn't his gameplay. So I'm going to have to think of ways to slow that down. Maybe my 6'3" corner with 98 jump might be able to slow him down with universal coverage. I'm not sure.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, that definitely will be a help, though. But, I mean, it seems like Mike Evans this Madden is just a cheat code. Doesn't matter the coverage or anything. It just seems like he's going to eat no matter what.
Tyrell says Devin White being hurt is what I'm hoping for. I'm not really worried about. I mean, Devin White obviously is like one of the best users in the game, but I don't know. I feel like it's fairly easy to avoid a user. Drops back. He's going to go ahead and roll out here. He's got a man in the middle, but he decides to throw it and roll done. 19 will get the catch here right around midfield. First down, Green Bay. I didn't even notice there was a fumble. Was there a fumble?
Yeah, I did. That's Alex is saying you should be hoping for a perfectly timed Balaj fumble.
Okay. I was going to say, I missed something and I wasn't paying attention for a second.
That's same. Ooh. I was like, I know I'm a couple seconds behind, but I don't think I'm that far behind.
You know, I don't mind playing Devin White if he's going to drop 3 picks.
Yeah, well, I mean, unfortunately, again, you're not Justin. The EA gods aren't going to shine down on you like they do him.
That's true. 2nd and 10 here. Can you imagine if like he wasn't getting all these breaks? How bad it would be?
This game would definitely be a lot worse than what it already is.
Ooh, interesting throw there, but it's completed, I guess. 3rd down, 10.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's just any scoring's going to be for pride, but it just seems like Justin can't get anything going, unfortunately.
Well, let's talk about this AFC Championship game that's coming up tomorrow. I believe around 8:30. They'll have to correct me if I'm wrong, but we got the current Super Bowl champion Jacksonville Jaguars versus the red hot Kansas City Chiefs, who are making a run here. What do you think of that game?
I definitely think it's going to be a good game. Now, last season I would have definitely went with Jaguars as my, winner to win. But this season, it looks like Chase was able to get that monkey off his back, the monkey, a.k.a. Alex and the Chargers, and not being able to get past the divisional round. Was able to finally beat Alex, get past the divisional round. Still had a very strong test against Fern, who has, an all-pro team on his defense. Was able to, just bury Fern. And, despite Fern, Fern's a very good defensive user, very good rushing user, but Chase was able to put him, bury him easily. So I think that this game is definitely going to be a lot different than last year's AFC Championship, divisional game, where Chase lost, I believe, 40-something to 3. I think it'll be a lot closer of a game, and I'm not sure who's going to come out on top. Both users Dan's Dan, but it looks like Chase has definitely improved.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and ask you the question. Who do you think is going to win the game?
Oh, it's going to be tough. I honestly believe it's just going to go to whatever user
come on
can come away with more turnovers. Chase, one of the better users, but Dan, one of the better play callers, both sides of the ball. So it's basically anyone who could take advantage of mistakes better. And both play, very mistake-free football. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Dan make another run. But it seems like this playoffs, Chase is trying to make it, his vision quest pretty much and win that Super Bowl. So see a motivated Chase, very scary thing. But I could see either team coming away with it. It's very hard to decide till we we watch it. Like I said though, last season I would have definitely taken Dan 100%, but Chase seems like a new player these playoffs.
So I'm not going to be able to get a prediction out of you.
I mean, just for a prediction for now, I could possibly see the
Possibly.
Jags
I
winning.
need you to predict.
Oh,
You were
well,
like,
if I
this is
predict
who
it-
I think will win. Now you can change your mind.
if I predict it, it's not going to come true. But I could see, Well, I predict Dan winning a close one against Chase, maybe 28 to 26.
28 to 26. Dan with a victory going to his. That'll be what, 5 straight Super Bowls or 4 straight Super Bowls?
Yeah, something like that. It'd be a very, very good run by Dan the past couple of seasons.
Chase says, Jesse, you aren't going to hurt my feelings. He's. I mean, from what I thought he was going to say that you were going to win the game, Chase, but I just don't think he has enough belief yet. I don't think he's seen enough. He's still thinking about that last year's 41-3 or whatever the score was game. So
I mean, it's that. Oh,
go ahead.
oh, sorry, my mic might cut out for a second. But I mean, it's not only that, but a lot of PTSD from playing Dan. I mean, every time I play Chase, like the past 2 times I played Chase, the second to last time, very close game. I was one or two plays away from possibly tying the game and going to overtime with Chase. And then, but like every time I've played Dan, it's been no hope. I played Dan. I feel like I'm the worst Madden player in the world. So just a lot of PTSD from playing Dan's what influences my decision.
All right, so let's go ahead and flip it to the man. He's still taking shots downfield with another catch by Mike Evans. Get all the EA out this game, because I don't want any shit like that against me. Let's get it all out now. But let's switch it over to the NFC Championship, where unless there's some sort of super Madden miracle, which I doubt happens, is going to be Tampa Bay with the Cardinals coming in to visit. What do you think of that game?
I mean, definitely after this game, you think, Ben looks unstoppable with his team, but I think that you had a tougher road in playoffs, having to play Lucky, a seasoned user who had his team pretty much this entire cycle and knows their strengths and weaknesses. You were able to play a very tough game against Lucky and win. I could see your game with Ben being close, but I could see just your experience with your team being the thing that leads you to a victory. And I could see that game being, both you and Ben have high scoring offenses, so I could see that being like maybe 38-35.
Both championship games you think are going to be fairly close, one being a 2-point game in the AFC and one being a 3-point game in the NFC. So according to you, as your prediction is today, it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Arizona Cardinals in the Super Bowl. And if that were to happen, what do you think? What do you think will happen in that game? You won't hurt my feelings just because you're in the party with me.
I know.
I'm not going to boot you. Don't worry.
I'm just trying to think of how to say, unless you have a survival guide on how to beat Dan. I could see it going Dan's way. He is it just seems like no matter what you do, you can't stop him. You can't get a pass rush against him. You can't get your secondary can't cover wide open guys, and then his secondary could be composed of dishwashers and plumbers, and they're going to do nothing but just ball hawk you all day. So, and his pass rush is, I played him his last game as the Titans, and he had, I believe, 10 sacks against me. And it doesn't matter what you do, blocking scheme wise, his pressure is going to get to you. So his team is definitely scary, and his scheme is crazy.
Justin sucks so bad. How does this happen? Wow, he's giving up. Oh my, he's gonna go for 2. Why not get in there for the 60 burger? He doesn't. Oh no, 58-20 will end up being the final. Wow, I don't mean to interrupt you there, but just seeing something like that happen.
Yeah, I was a couple seconds behind, and I heard you start laughing, and I figured it was something big, like a fumble on a punt, and that's what it was.
All right, so let's catch up the chat here real quick, and then I'll get your final thoughts. Dan saying he's playing Justin. I'm not impressed when someone can't shade coverage or double coverage a guy with double me. You think when his X Factor's called double me, you would double him. But anyways, Dan says, Justin too far in his head. He needs to reevaluate his Madden game completely as we enter Madden 21. He likes spending many hours in BL and chat, but doesn't put the time or thought to get better. Would love him to get better, man, but gotta start somewhere. Alex says he spends too much time and not enough time on BL at the same time. That doesn't make sense. And then Ocho says, Justin exemplifies benefiting from how EA has tried to make Madden as easy to pick up and play as possible. If that's not one of the most truer statements I've heard in a while.
Yeah,
a lot of FTPs in the chat.
Yeah, fuck the Packers. But I just want to be on record that Packers ruined my parents' marriage. But anyways, yeah, what Alex means there is Justin will definitely spend time in Slack during his games when he should be 100% focused on playing and, winning by any means necessary. But then the times where, we could be talking about improving, we could be talking about, gameplay, Justin's not on Slack for that. So definitely understand what Alex means and definitely agree with Dan. Justin has the time and he does have the effort to try to get, to get better, but it doesn't seem like he applies that effort. And, that's what's holding him back, I believe.
Justin talking shit in chat about the situation, about how he originally had a force win and now he's had to play somebody. And who would have thought that would have happened? But anyways.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's going to end it for us here at Better League Network. It's going to be the matchups in the AFC Championship. We mentioned it before. AFC Championship being the Jaguars versus the Chiefs. NFC Championship being the controversial Buccaneers versus the Cardinals. We're going to go ahead and end it there. Thank you, Jesse, for coming on and do commentary with me. I'll let you get any sort of closing thought or anything you want to say out.
Just a game started very, very good. Went downhill very quick. But overall, it's first half was a very good game, very close, and then just a runaway train, kind of like the Vikings-Browns game that we called a couple weeks back. So interesting to see what's going to happen this next week in the championship games, both between you and Ben against Chase and Dan. Going to be two very good games in my opinion. But overall, it was fun game to watch first half, kind of painful to watch the second half.
Here we go for that. Both of those games I would anticipate. At least one will be tomorrow. I'm going to try to schedule with Ben for tomorrow as well. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the stream. Alex, thank you for your subscription earlier. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your night.